Today, the 21st of November 2024, marks exactly 50 years since I was anorexic. I can remember the exact moment the switch went on in my head, and this thought that if I could make myself smaller, if there could be less of me, life would be better. That if I didn't occupy so much space, everything would feel so much better, so much safer. I would like to have been invisible, but I wasn't quite sure how to bring that about. But I knew how I could make myself smaller. And I also realised that it became something I was actually very good at. It was the only thing I was any good at. And it became, over the years, it became my identity, became who I am. I don't know a life without an eating disorder. I don't know what it's like to have relationships that aren't ruled by what my anorexic brain tells me. I don't know what it's like to look forward to things without having to micro analyse every potential food scenario that any event is going to bring about. I've paid a high price for being as I am. I have lost a lot of people, a lot of relationships. I lost the ability to work. I lost my health, my physical health. I now have irreparable damage done to my body, and it makes day-to-day life extremely challenging, to say the least. And at the end of it all, I haven't got what I aimed to achieve, which was a feeling of safety, a feeling of being at peace, a feeling that life was bearable. And it's very hard to imagine what it's like to not have an anorexic brain, to imagine what my life might have been like if I never became anorexic in the first place. But I did, and after 50 years of it, I know that I will never be free of it. So I've decided that the only way is to just try and get through each day, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time probably is better, more realistic. Whilst I still have my pets here, my 3 rabbits and Morse, my dog. And then I can make a dignified exit and be at peace finally, because I know that that is the only way. And I'm making this video today whilst I am officially deemed to have full mental capacity, because I have no doubt that a little bit further down the track there will be another attempt to declare me insane, have me incarcerated in a psychiatric ward, have my autonomy removed. And as far as all my complaints go, well, it's stalemate, really. I'm not going to hear anything from the Parliamentary and Health Services Ombudsman for at least another 6 or 7 months. They've got a backlog of cases. Can't imagine why that might be. Before a backlog of cases before I'm even allocated a key case worker to look into my complaint. I received the formal response from the mental health team regarding the complaint that I made directly to them about the trauma that they had caused me, and their letter was just full of hollow apologies. I find it very strange that the 3 main named professionals who were most involved and caused the most harm seem to have mysteriously have left the trust. So make of that what you will. They can't be held accountable for their actions. The trust can't do anything to address the situation because they no longer work for the trust. So, end of story. So that's it, really. I'm still registered with the same GP. I don't ever contact them. I don't ever want to have to contact them because I'm so scared that the minute I do, it will be an opening for them to kickstart the whole sorry saga again. Because they know they will. It's only a matter of time. So that's the update. I don't know if I will bother doing any more. Probably nobody's really particularly interested in me sitting here rambling away to myself. But it's something which will at least be documented and something for certain people who know who they are to see and reflect on in the future. Because I really wouldn't want what has happened to me over the last 3-4 months as a result of horrendous, absolutely horrendous decisions made by professionals within mental health services and general practice. I really wouldn't want that to happen to anybody else because it was so damaging. And I know that there are probably many people who think, oh, just get over it, you know, what's done's done. Don't be such a drama queen. Well, I wish it were that easy. I really do. So that's it for now. I'm not quite sure how anybody celebrates the 50th anniversary of being anorexic. Celebrate is not something I feel like doing. I would love to have had a life that was free of this mental torture, but I didn't, and so it is what it is. So it's just now a case of 1 hour at a time, trying to do the best for my pets, to make sure that they are well cared for as long as they're here. And then when they are no longer here, I can go. And I'm not afraid of that at all. I see it as something to hold on to, something that gives me some sense of there will be an end. I'm not quite sure when, but I know that this will come to an end.